We are in the august company of the pillars of Bharatiya Vidyasharam schools. This is our own annual education Mahakumbh. Good morning everyone. On behalf of Bharatiya Vidyasharam Vidyashram in Munshi, it is our proud privilege to welcome you all on the auspicious occasion of the 13th All India Conference for Principals of Bhavan Secondary and Senior Secondary Schools. It has been Bhavan's tradition to invoke the blessings of Almighty before every auspicious occasion. In sync with this philosophy, let us begin this aspiring day with lighting of the lamp. Let the light of education take over the darkness of ignorance, differences, and injustice. With this lamp lighting, we would like to thank the Almighty for blessing us. May I invite the respected dignitaries to kindly light the ceremonial lamp, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. True prayer is neither a mere mental exercise nor a vocal performance. It is far deeper than that. It is a beautiful spiritual conversation between the Creator and us, His creation. It is simply talking to the Almighty like a friend. Then His form, language, belief, they all become trivial things. There is immense strength in Bhavan's prayer. It is the key that unlocks all the storehouses of God's infinite grace and power. It is time now for the Bhavan's Vedic prayer. Kindly rise for the same. sampling blooms, so does hope. What better way than beautiful, fragrant clay garden to express our feelings of deep gratitude? May I now invite our school principal to extend a floral welcome to our chief guest, Shri Rajiv Jainji, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, and the presiding officer of the conference, Shri Jagdish Lakhani ji, Joint Executive Secretary and Registrar, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai. Thank you, Jayesh. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Thank you, ma'am. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Last 2 years were difficult for all of us. But one person who firmly believed that no matter what, together we can create magic. The person who infuses this boundless positive energy into teachers and students alike is, of course, our principal, Srimati Pratima Sharma. May I invite you, ma'am, to extend a formal welcome to our esteemed guests?
Thank you, Rashri ma'am. Most distinguished and eminent chief guest for today's occasion, Vice Chancellor, Rajasthan University, Shri Rajiv Jainji, or very, very reverend Chairman, Jaipur Kendra, Shri V.C. Surana ji, Shri Jagdish Lakhani ji, Joint Executive Secretary and Registrar, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai, Shri Rakesh Saxena ji, Director Education, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Section Bharati, Mumbai, Shri Polly Menachari ji, Joint Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Section Bharati, Mumbai, Vice Chairman, Jaipur Kendra, Shri Rajiv Jainji, for namesake. The name is the same as our chief guest. E. Ramankuti sir, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Kochi. Shri Kamal Kothari ji, Member Advisory, Bhavans, Jaipur Kendra. Shri Rajen Bhanawat ji, Member Advisory Board, Bhavans, Jaipur Kendra. Our Director sir, Honorary Director sir, Shri R.C. Jain ji. Dr. A.K. Sharma, Regional Education Officer, North and Northern Region, Bhavans, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, New Delhi. Ma'am Meena Vishwanathan, Academic Consultant, Senior Academic Consultant, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Kochi. Srimati Usha K, Education Officer, Kochi Kendra. Ma'am Jaya Jacob, Coordinator, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Research Center, Kochi Kendra. Senior Principal and Member Advisory Board, Jaipur Kendra, Ma'am Vinita Arora. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan spread across the length and breadth of this beautiful nation, fellow principals, ever young, ever dynamic, force that keeps this gigantic ship, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, emerging each day. Welcome, welcome to this beautiful land of Jaipur. The Pink City welcomes you with open arms. वो कहते हैं कि अब की बार पूनम पे जब जब तू आएगी बनके, कि अब की बार पूनम पे जब जब तू आएगी बनके, हमने सोच रखा है रात यूं गुजारेंगे, हमने सोच रखा है रात यूं गुजारेंगे, धड़कने बिछा देंगे शोक तेरे कदमों में, और निगाहों से तेरी आरती उतारेंगे, और निगाहों से तेरी आरती उतारेंगे। Welcome dear friends, welcome senior dignitaries, ever supporting members of Bharti Vidya Bhavan. Moments so glorious and splendid are these that the human grit, determination, will and everything combined together once again emerged victorious, and we are here in all our spirits with our head held high in physical form for the 13th annual conference of Bhavan's principals of secondary and senior secondary school. The Bhavans is a magnificent tree which has been deeply rooted in the traditions of this beautiful, vast, rich country, India. And the beauty of this gigantic tree lies in the fact that while we hold our values, we keep evolving with each passing day and have assumed global perspective to become the leaders of education in this country. So, a big round of applause to each one of us sitting here, and it would be not an exaggeration to say that wherever there is Bhavan's school, it has to be the best in the city. With the rich laurels that hold us, that are a part of our rich legacy, the responsibilities become even bigger. We cannot rest on our laurels. We have to keep moving, marching ahead, encompassing everything that is new, and hence this annual Mahakumbh. Thank you, Shikshan Bharti. Thank you, Bharti Vidya Bhavan, for trusting us with this immense responsibility. Thank you, Advisory Board, Jaipur Kendra, for giving us the freedom, the strength, and everything that could have made this day achieve the proportion that it has achieved today. So much for Bhavans, for the blood that runs in our veins. It always reminds me of these lines that someday happened by chance while sitting on my chair. Alone we may be beautiful, together we are magical. Alone we may be beautiful, together we are magical, and I'm sure this magic we shall continue casting eternally forever. I take this opportunity to extend a most cordial welcome to our eminent chief guest today, Shri Rajiv Jain ji. With humility, on behalf of Bharti Vidya Bhavan, I welcome Shri Rajiv Jain, who has been very kind to accept our invitation to be the chief guest for today's function. Shri Jain is a gold medalist in Masters of Business Administration. He possesses a rich experience of 36 years in the field of management, education, and research. We are humbled by your benign presence, sir. Around 25 students have pursued PhD under his able guidance and support. He has traveled far and wide and has been bringing best practices to Rajasthan University. Thanks to his immense exposure, he has visited many countries like United States, Malaysia, Dubai, Ethiopia, Philippines, etc. for his academic and administrative pursuits. He has been instrumental in conducting a good number of national and international conferences, as also he has authored a number of books and research papers. Welcome once again, sir, adorning the post of Vice Chancellor of the University of Rajasthan. It is indeed worth mentioning that they say the leader is the one who takes forward the team, stands like a pillar of strength. Sir has been instrumental. It is appreciative that 105 professors have been promoted under his regime within a short span of 2 years in his tenure, which is marked by remarkable upliftment, remarkable changes in various departments of Rajasthan University. I once again, on behalf of Bharati Vidya Bhavan, on behalf of Jaipur Kendra Bharati Vidya Bhavan, welcome you, sir. I also take this opportunity to welcome Shri Jagdish Lakhani ji, Shri Rakesh Saxena ji, Shri Polly Manichari ji, Shri A. Raman Kutty ji, Dr. A.K. Sharma, Srimati Meena Vishwanathan, Ma'am Usha Kumari, Sukumari Menon ma'am, Jaya Jacob ma'am, अंधा बाटे रेवड़ी अपने अपने को दे, पर देने के लिए मेरे पास अपने इतने सारे हैं. So I extend a most cordial welcome to all of you who have been here, who have come here to make this occasion what it would eventually turn out in the 4 days of intense deliberations, discussions, and so on. I am very, very grateful to the Bhavan's management for giving us this opportunity, for trusting us with this annual Mahakumbh of Bhavan's principles. None of us are foolish to imagine how the delusion of grandeur that one can be omnipotent can be so short-lived. Well, nothing is permanent, change the only constant, and no wonder with the national education policy holding big promises, large promises, we remember our duty to evolve, and hence the theme of this conference is deliberations towards emerging trends in school education. So once again, welcome aboard these 4 days. Every pillar shall be just a call away for each one of you. Let's make it happen once again, and let's draw resolutions that help our children unleash their optimum. Let the education reach to the last child, and let no child be cornered. With this, I wish this conference all the very best. I am convinced that when we go back in the field, on ground, we contribute more towards this pious task of dispensing education. Once again, welcome everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Folk music and folk dance has been a way of life for almost all the human civilizations. Its distinguishing feature lies in its relation to its culture. India is a land of diversity, and the heartfelt welcome of our esteemed guests would be incomplete unless we give you a glimpse of Rajasthan and its colorful culture. Rajasthani folk songs are not only joyful, but every song has a concept behind it. Right from vibrant, festive, Holi Ame Udere Gulal to playful Khata Dibu. From devotional Ramapeer to mesmerizing Kalvedia. Every slice of life can be found in them. And if music is food for the soul, then dance is the communication between body and soul. The sand dunes of Rajasthan come alive when its dancers take the center stage. In fact, the two most famous pillars of our Rajasthani culture are Mand and Kathak. Mand is a famous style of singing in Rajasthan. It is very near to Thumri and the Ghazal. The famous Rajasthani song Kesariya Balam is in the Mand style. It is a loving, melodious request to visit our colorful land. And who can resist such a soulful request, especially if it is accompanied by the mesmerizing Kathak performance. Kathak's Jaipur Gharana is famous for its laikari, footwork, toughest presentation of tatkar and chakkars. The old traditional style of Kathak is still very much alive in Jaipur and more so in our school. Dancers take out the toughest laikari from foot with ease. Today our students will begin their presentation with Gajanan Stuti, followed by a beautiful combination of Mand and Kathak. Let us have a glimpse of Rajasthan's rich culture. Khamma Ganisa, Patharo Thank you for encouraging our students with your generous applause. It really means a lot to us. Thank you. Bhavan's family is spread far and wide. And just as the entire family gathers during weddings and special occasions, our family too meets during such conferences. It is a chance to meet in person, exchange ideas, and learn from each other. It also gives us a priceless opportunity to be blessed by the benign presence of our family head, Sri Rakesh Saxena ji, the director, Shikshan Bharti, Bhartiya Vidya Bhavan. Your presence in itself is a source of inspiration for all of us. But it is but natural that we all would love to benefit from his words of wisdom, isn't it? May I humbly invite sir to grace the dais, please.
Jesh, give sir your hand. Jesh, Sharma sir will take care. My young boys and girls, I am there, sir. Jesh, give hand.
What a wonderful program it was. It was simply mesmerizing, and I am sure you will agree that the program was of very high order. And after such a magnificent program, I have been asked to speak. Chief guest of this morning function, Professor Rajiv Jain, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, Shri V.C. Surana ji, Chairman of Advisory Committee of Jaipur Kendra, Shri Jagdish Lakhani, Joint Executive Secretary and Registrar, Bhartiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai, members of the Advisory Committee, distinguished guests, education officers, Joint Director, Shikshan Bharti, Course Director, Mrs. Pratima Sharma, and principals of Bhavan's schools. I am extremely pleased and honored to be amidst the body of the principals. A principals conference is the most important activity of Bhartiya Vidya Bhavan, as it provides an opportunity to the principals to interact and learn from each other's experience. We firmly believe that in any congregation of education mind, the churning of thought takes place and the nectar emerges in the form of new ideas, innovation and wisdom. We are meeting physically after 2019, as we could not have conference due to COVID-19. I thank the Almighty for His protection to our principals, staff and students who sailed through this crisis safely. Our schools were shut during the COVID period, but our principals have shown great vision and organized online teaching to ensure that our students do not suffer. The year 2020 was very significant for us as a new policy of education was launched in this year. Shri Kasturi Rangan was the main brain behind the new education policy. We did not miss any opportunity and organized a special seminar at Bhavan's Kochi Kendra on new education policy. Shri Kasturi Rangan addressed the principals and explained the finer points of new education policy. We also organized several other programs online on new education policy to update our principals. Now the time has come for implementation of NEP from the year 2023. I request all the principals to update themselves about the NEP and make all the arrangements for the successful implementation. We are meeting physically Our conference is going to be organized by Professor Rajiv Jain, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, who is not only a distinguished educationist, but known for his simplicity, honesty, integrity, and straightforwardness. As the conference is going to be inaugurated by educationists of national repute, it has raised the status of the conference. Bharati Vidya Bhavan has 87 schools located in different parts of the country and 8 schools in the Gulf. All our schools are doing well. Academics, co-curricular activities, and sports and game, and have performed well at national and international level. I feel proud to mention that many of our schools are recipients of British Council International School Award, Swami Vivekananda School of Excellence Award, National Schools Education Award, to name a few. More than 15% of our principals and teachers are recipients of National Award for Best Teachers, CBC Award and Best Teacher and CBC Mentor Award. Our achievements do make us proud, but raises new expectations. We must continue working hard in order to meet new challenges and achieve new goals. As you all know, that excellence has no limit. We must try to reach higher and higher. Even the best schools can do better. It is also very satisfying to mention that all our schools are pursuing philanthropic activities like giving donation to the needy, medicine to the cancer patient, food and clothes to the poor. A few schools have also adopted villages to create awareness among villagers about health, hygiene and cleanliness. The ultimate aim of education is to develop all-round personality of the students. They should be good citizens of our country and good human beings, be sensitive to the needs of the society. The role of the principal has become very challenging than what it was 20 or 30 years ago. The challenges and complexities of the job of the principal demands to meet the new challenges successfully. I am very happy and very confident to say that all our principals are very competent, very talented, and they are always ready to accept the new challenges, meet the new challenges. Successful leaders of 21st century must be hardworking, knowledgeable, dedicated about theories of learning and child development. It also helps to be positive, enthusiastic, and inspirational to perform different types of duties as an administrator, as a manager, and above all, they should be good leaders. They should be visionary about the future growth of the institution. They should be more humane, sensitive, and treat others with dignity. I am sure that this conference will provide a good forum to all our principals to come forward and share their views on schooling and also initiate dialogues wherein they can share ideas, strategies, experience, and success to develop a strong foundation in the students and mold them into a global citizens as per the ideals and values of Bharati Vidya Bhavan. Before I conclude, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Shri Surana ji for allowing us to hold the conference at Jaipur Kendra and providing all the help, support and guidance. A few days back, I had come across a poem which tells us about the various qualities of the principals. So I thought I must share this poem with all our principals. I am not just a principal, I am a gardener. Mine is to sow and water the seeds of greatness in the future leaders invested to my care and to weed out the ill habits that will hinder them from achieving their full potential. I'm not just a principal, I am an artist. Mine is to paint beautiful pictures of bright future in the hearts of everyone. I am not just a principal, I am a mentor. Mine is to give these beautiful leaders the keys to success and to shine the light on the pitfall along their career path to success. I'm not just a principal, I'm a builder. Mine is to build in them principles, good health, values of greatness, one at a time. I am not just a principal, I am a role model. Mine is to be a shining example, of what true greatness can be. I am not just a principal, I am a leader. Mine is to inspire my staff and students. Thanking you very much. I wish this conference all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. We are indeed very grateful for your kind and positive words. It is said, you take care of your mind and your body will thank you. Take care of your body and your mind will thank you. Stress is an inevitable part of life. It is a silent killer. It is not uncommon to hear that even seemingly healthy young people are having heart attacks. To quote the medical data, 4,000 people suffer daily due to heart attacks. During our sports meet, one of our ushering staff suddenly fell on the ground, cardiac arrest. Most of us were shocked and didn't know what to do. And then one of our physical education teacher performed CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. One life could be saved. This prevention is the only vaccination available for fatal heart attacks. This incident gave us a first-hand experience that it is possible to reduce the risk of fatality if we know what and how to do in case we see anyone suffering. We have trained and sensitized our students about this, and they in turn try to educate the society about CPR. It has been an integral part of our school now. According to senior experts at King George Medical University, 7 out of 10 lives of cardiac patients can be saved if they get timely CPR. And it is not all that difficult. Let us see Jeevan Sanjeevani, a small mime with a song on CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. appreciating efforts of these young educators. Although most in the audience today are leaders in their own right, but sometimes we do need that reassurance, encouragement, validation, and direction that only those who have tread the path pretty longer can offer. We are extremely fortunate to have Sri Jagdish Lakhani ji, Joint Executive Secretary and Registrar, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai, with us. Guidance for this path would only be complete when Sir offers the much needed piece of advice for a bright future. May I request Sir Jagdish Lakhani ji to address the august audience, please?
Namaskar. Vice Chancellor of the University of Rajasthan and the distinguished chief guest for this inaugural ceremony, Shri Rajiv Jain ji. Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Jaipur Kendra, respected Surana ji. Vice Chairman, Shri Rajiv Jain ji. Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Jaipur Kendra, Shri R.C. Jain ji. Director, Bhavan Shikshan Bharati, Rakesh Saxena ji. Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Kochi Kendra, Shri Raman Kutty ji. Joint Director, Shikshan Bharati, Education Officers, and dear past principals, senior principals, and principals. I welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony of the 13th All India Bhavans Secondary School and Senior Secondary School Principals Conference. It is indeed a great pleasure to be here, a conference physically being held after 3 years. Now that by itself is a very significant event because the last 3 years have been very, very different. Right from March 2020, there has been a sea change in the way all of us have functioned. It has been a giant leap as far as technology is concerned. Some of you probably would have never held gadgets, and today we are all browsing. When the question of NEP comes, everybody is on Google searching as to what do we need to do. This is the change, and this change has not just come in your lives, but there has been a significant change in the lives of our students. I mean, I can think of students 3 years ago when you could see them playfully in the parks, in the gardens, in our sports complexes, playing and enjoying themselves. And today you find them sitting in the corner of the house with mobiles, iPads, laptops. Now, this is a very important aspect on which we all need to work. Today, we are with a generation which, if not guided properly, may sort of take a very different path. So the onus is on all of us. So I request all of you to kindly ensure that we work collectively to guide this future generation in the right direction. When Kulpati Munshi ji founded the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in 1938, his idea was to build an institution which is distinct, which is unique, and at the same time, which involves the mainstream of our country. And in this, promotes education and more so Indian culture. Our culture and our values are very significant for Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and for all of us, which I am sure you all share. And it is necessary that these values are inculcated in our students as well. And in that direction, again, a significant role to be played by you, dear principals, is to guide the students and also to ensure that we are able to provide them value education. I mean, academic education is being provided everywhere. It is being done in a very good way. We appreciate that. But I think what is also required is that some form of value education is provided to our children. And that value education is ultimately going to help them in developing compassion, happiness, which is the most crucial thing. I mean, today, how many of us see children as happy as they were a few years ago? I don't know, probably not. So let us work towards that. And we all have a very significant role to play in this. You would all have realized that I am not carrying a speech. I am not the one for speech. I mean, honestly, I cannot write much and again read that. So I am just going to talk about points which are in my mind, which I had sort of decided that I would talk to you about. So you may find me jumping from one issue to the other, so pardon me for that. Madam yesterday during the pre-conference dinner was talking about Rajasthan and the distinct welcome that you get from Rajasthan. Now, I have had first-hand experience over the last 20 years since I was auditing the Jaipur Kendra, that apart from the welcome, Rajasthan is also very, very well known for its rich culture, rich traditions and values. So I hope that all of you enjoy your time in Rajasthan, in Jaipur, and we are able to gain what we have all come here for. There are important topics that have been lined up. Obviously, NEP is somehow overshadowing all other topics, but at the same time, there are other significant aspects as well that we need to all focus on. And I'm sure that at the end of this conference, on the 4th day, you will all be leaving from here much more, with much more knowledge and much more to share with your fellow teachers and your fellow staff members when you go to your schools. And at the same time, I would also like to say that NEP is going to require a lot of effort from each one of you. It may be on the academic side, it may be on the infrastructural side. And there are quite a few points which are probably not very clear. But I think over the next few weeks or few months, there will be much more clarity, there will be more conferences, seminars, etc. coming up. But my request to all of you is that kindly start working on it. Let us not now sit over it. There are significant achievements, significant targets rather, to be achieved. And I think it is necessary that we all start working. Let us have a plan. Let us start ascertaining what are our resources. How are we able to going to meet the demands of NEP? And whatever guidance is required, our Shikshan Bharati is always there. Our senior principals are there. I mean, who would be much more aware of the present times, the requirements. And it is necessary that conferences like this are used to communicate, to coordinate, to join together for common goals. I would assume that there are 75% of problems that each one of you would have, which are common. I mean, almost all principals would be facing those. And when you interact with your fellow principals, when you communicate with them, either here or even when you are back in your school, that is going to guide you in a lot of ways, that is going to help you in resolving those problems. So I request the senior principals to please communicate with the other principals, and I also request the other principals, the junior ones, I mean, I cannot call them junior, but the ones who have joined over the last 5 years, to kindly interact with your seniors. Let us have a free session, each one of you communicating with each other, kindly discuss your issues. We are also available. I am here till tomorrow evening. Any issues, any particular item that you want to discuss, we are available. But let us work together because we are all a family. and any member of our family should have the free will to come and talk to any other member. So please do not hesitate, please come forth. I would like to just say one more thing. The Jaipur Kendra, under the able guidance of Suranaji, has taken this responsibility of hosting this conference, and I can tell you it is not a small responsibility. I mean, there is a lot of effort, lot of behind the scenes working which goes, and they have done a very good job of it. So my congratulations and best wishes to the Jaipur Kendra, to Pratima ma'am, and I wish you all a very happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. The job of feet is walking, but their hobby is dancing. The great variety of folk dances in Rajasthan are expressions of celebration and festivity. Chari dance requires a blend of balance and expressions, while Kalbelia or the Sapera dance requires coordination and poise. Manjira or Terotali dance is a sheer feast to eyes, while famous Rajasthani Ghumar personifies grace and dignity. Dancing with feet is one thing, and dancing with the heart, another. Our next presentation is Ghumar. We hope this colorful dance will fill the performance as well as the audience with energy and enthusiasm. So fasten your seatbelts. Our students will take you on a beautiful journey of Rajasthan. Let's have a glimpse of Rajasthan's most graceful dance, Ghumar. Thank you for encouraging our students. Now, we would like to take blessings from the head of the Vidyashram family, School Chairman, Shri B.C. Surana ji. May I humbly request you to guide us, sir?
I am in the same dilemma as Rakesh Saxena ji, a dry speech after such a bright performance. आप सबको मेरा नमस्कार, अभिवादन. I extend a very warm welcome to you all, to this pink city and to our school. It is indeed a very special day for us. The entire big family of Bharti Vidya Bhavan is here to deliberate the future of the institutions, ponder on the past and plan for a bright future. Bharti Vidya Bhavan is known for imparting quality education and for promoting moral, ethical and spiritual values amongst the youth. It is an occasion to introspect ourselves to make sure that our aim is being achieved. Improvement is an unending journey, and the Bhavan's annual conference for principals is a step in that direction. In order to maintain the identity of Bhavan and its ideals, we have to continuously strive to keep ourselves on the top. I have a small suggestion to make on this occasion, because the principals will all be here and they can think about it. Teachers are being inducted continuously, and they are coming from different backgrounds. They may not be familiar with the ethics and the principles of the Bhavan. Hence, I suggest that whenever new teachers are inducted, there should be an induction program designed by the Shikshan Bharti to make them abreast with the principles of the Bhavan, so that they can carry those values with them while imparting education to the children. Teachers play a pivotal role in shaping the lives of the students, and it is important that they have the background of the Bhavan also to guide them in the education of children. The schools may have also occasional workshops to keep the teachers abreast with the latest in the field of education. I am told that the conference will be covering a very wide range of interesting and relevant topics. We are on the threshold of adopting the new education policy, and hence this conference will be a critical event which will design the future of education, particularly in the Bhavan's schools. I would like to express my deep gratitude to each one of you for being part of the conference. Some of you I know have come from very far. I am also grateful to Shikshan Bharti Vidya Bhavan for giving us this opportunity to host this conference. I am sure the host principal, Pratima ji Sharma, will be, and her staff will be looking after you very well. Thank you very much, and I hope this conference a grand success. It will achieve its objectives for which it has been held. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You have always been our guiding light. Not everything is learned from the book. Today, we feel privileged to have highly experienced and learned Professor Rajiv Jain, Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, as our chief guest. May I invite you, sir, to share your rich experience and knowledge with us.
भारतीय विद्या भवन जयपुर, जो कि 4 दिन की ऑल इंडिया कॉन्फ्रेंस फॉर प्रिंसिपल्स एंड भवन्स सेकेंडरी एंड सीनियर सेकेंडरी स्कूल की कॉन्फ्रेंस का आयोजन किया जा रहा है, उसमें हमारे बीच जॉइंट एग्जीक्यूटिव सेक्रेटरी भारतीय विद्या भवन मुंबई श्री क्या नाम था लखानी जी, चेयरमैन जयपुर केंद्र श्री वीसी सुराना साहब, डायरेक्टर शिक्षण भारतीय मुंबई श्री राकेश सक्सेना जी, वाइस चेयरमैन जयपुर केंद्र माय सेम नेम Shri Rajiv Jain ji, members of the advisory committee, Jaipur Kendra, education officers of BVB, principals of BVB schools from India and abroad. हमारे बीच श्री आर.सी. जैन साहब, श्री राजेंद्र भाणावत जी, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ दिस स्कूल, प्रतिमा मैम, स्टूडेंट्स एंड द स्टाफ। न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी पे जो ज़्यादा बात की जा रही है उसमें एक भाषा को लेकर के है, इसलिए मैंने कहा मैं अपनी स्पीच भी हिंदी में ही देना चाहूँगा। सबसे पहले तो आप सब लोगों ने मुझे इस अवसर पर स्कूल से मुखाफित होने का और साथ में इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के इनॉग्रल सेशन में मुझे इनवाइट किया, उसके लिए सारी जो कमेटी है उसको मैं अपनी तरफ से तहे दिल से धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। दूसरी बात, जिस तरीके से यहाँ स्टूडेंट्स ने अपनी प्रस्तुतियाँ दी है, मुझे लग रहा है कि बहुत अच्छे तरह से बच्चों को ट्रेंड यहाँ पर किया जा रहा है और हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति को बहुत आगे बढ़ावा मिल रहा है। मुझे बताया गया कि यहाँ पर 87 तो स्कूल्स इंडिया में हैं और 8 अब्रॉड में हैं और जिसके करीब 100 प्रिंसिपल्स इस जो 4 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस है उसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। इस समय मैं अपनी शुभकामनाएं देना चाहता हूं कि ये कॉन्फ्रेंस बहुत सफल रहे, इसके सुखद परिणाम सामने आए, क्योंकि जब स्कूल के टीचर्स, स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल्स, सीनियर प्रिंसिपल्स इसमें भाग ले रहे हैं तो डेफिनेटली एक लीडरशिप उभर के सामने आएगी, जो कि आज देश में सबसे ज़्यादा आवश्यकता है। जैसा मेरे पूर्व वक्ताओं ने बताया कि इस सेमिनार के में कई सारी बातें, कई सारी चीज़ें होगी, पर फोकस जो होगा वो न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, केजी टू पीजी, ये बात पूरे भारतवर्ष में की जा रही है। न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी जो कि 2020 से हमारे देश के अंतर्गत इसको जुलाई में इसको अमली रूप दिया गया, फिर कोरोना आने की वजह से और इसमें कुछ प्रोग्रेस तेज़ी से नहीं हो पाई। मैं यहाँ पर आपको ये बता देना चाहता हूँ कि चूँकि मैं तो हायर एजुकेशन से हूँ, पर एक इंस्टेंस मुझे याद आता है, वो ये है कि जब UNDP प्रोग्राम एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने मेरे को विदेश में ख़ास तौर से कई कंट्रीज़ में भेजा था, उस समय पर एक कंट्री मैं इथोपिया में भी एडिस अबाबा में गया था। वहाँ मैं करीब साल 6-8 महीने रुका था। वहाँ पर मुझे ये देख करके, वहाँ के लोगों से इंटरेक्शन करके, और सभी लोग ये कहते थे कि हायर एजुकेशन तो ठीक है, परंतु यदि हम इस देश में किसी के ऋणी हैं तो हमारे जो इंडियन टीचर्स हैं और जो वो वहाँ पर स्कूल में पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो हमारे लिए भगवान का दर्जा रखते हैं। यदि भगवान के साथ या भगवान के बराबर ही दर्जा दिया जाए तो उन्होंने खास तौर से इंडियन टीचर्स को एडमायर किया, एंड दैट इज़ ए ग्रेट थिंग फॉर वी नेशन पीपल। जहाँ तक सवाल इस एजुकेशन पॉलिसी का है, नॉर्दर्न रीजन की जो वाइस चांसलर्स कमेटी है उसमें मुझे भी अवसर है, मैं उसका मेंबर हूँ। अभी तक हमने इसके ऊपर बहुत क्रिटिकली डिस्कशंस हुए हैं, डिबेट्स हुई हैं कि ये नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी पुरानी एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से कैसे अच्छी है, क्या नयापन है, क्या क्या इस देश के विकास में ये पॉलिसी काम करेगी। इस बात को लेके बहुत गहन चिंतन, और जो ये कोरोना का पीरियड रहा उसके अंतर्गत सेमिनार की जगह वेबिनार्स के माध्यम से हमने नहीं, पूरे देश के अंतर्गत इंटरनेशनली हमने बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ की और उसके ऊपर हमने बहुत न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी पे चर्चाएं हुई। तो जहाँ तक ड्राफ्ट का सवाल है वो तो बहुत लोगों तक पढ़ लिया गया है, समझ लिया गया है, और आप लोग भी जो 100 से अधिक यहाँ पर सदस्यगण हैं वो इस पर विचार विमर्श करेंगे और किसी निर्णय पे आएंगे। हमारी जो कमेटी है उसमें भी 2 ही पार्ट हमने रखे। उसके अंतर्गत एक पार्ट तो सेंसिटाइजेशन ऑफ दिस न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी इन दिस कंट्री रखा कि पूरे देश में किस तरीके से ये सेंसिटाइज किया जाए कि ये न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी क्या है। फिर इसके पश्चात अब इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पार्ट पे आ गया है। अभी सितंबर के माह में पूरे ऑल इंडिया से जो टॉप एजुकेशनिस्ट हैं, जो वाइस चांसलर्स हैं, IITs, IIMs के डायरेक्टर्स हैं, इन सब की मोदी जी के सानिध्य में 3 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई थी। मैं भी उसका पार्ट था। वहाँ भी इस पर थॉरो डिस्कशन किया गया और उसके पश्चात अभी 18 नवंबर को दिल्ली के अंतर्गत फिर इस पर एक बहुत बड़ी सेमिनार का आयोजन किया। मेरा कहने का मतलब यह है कि इस पे बहुत सारी चर्चाएं हो रही हैं, पर मेरा कुल मिला के मानना है यदि हम न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी के कई पॉइंट्स पे, इस पे तो घंटों बोला जा सकता है कि एग्जिट एंट्री क्या होगी, मल्टीपल चॉइस क्या होगी, चॉइस बेस्ड क्रेडिट सिस्टम्स पे बात होगी, एकेडमिक बैंक ऑफ क्रेडिट पे इस पे चर्चाएं हो रही है, परंतु ये तो हायर एजुकेशन के साइड पे है और इसमें रिसर्च पर किस तरह से फोकस होगा। मूलतः जो मेरा मानना है वो ये है कि एजुकेशन पॉलिसी का सही इम्प्लीमेंटेशन स्कूल लेवल से ही होगा, तब जा कर के इसके फ्रूटफुल जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो देश के अंतर्गत हायर एजुकेशन में देखने को मिलेंगे। इसलिए आपका ये डिस्कशन यहाँ बहुत ही फ्रूटफुल रहने वाला मुझे ऐसा प्रतीत होता है। दूसरी बात, जहाँ कहीं मैं जाता हूँ एक बात मैं जरूर कहता हूँ, कोरोना के बाद में जो पेंडेमिक था इसके पश्चात मैं एक ABC मॉडल की बात जरूर करता हूँ। A stands for availability. Why I am talking for the availability? क्योंकि कोरोना के बाद के अंतर्गत लोगों ने एक दूसरे से मिलना जुलना बहुत कम कर दिया था, तो इस मॉडल को चूँकि जहाँ स्टूडेंट्स भी हों टीचर भी हों, तो ये मुझको लगता है कि ये मॉडल बड़ा इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेगा इन दी फील्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन। तो वी मस्ट ऑलवेज प्रिपेयर टू मेक अस अवेलेबल टू द सोसाइटी एवरी टाइम। टीचर हो या स्टूडेंट हो, यदि किसी प्रकार से आगे बढ़ना है, शिक्षा का ग्रहण करना है और शिक्षकों को भी मेक देम अवेलेबल। टीचर को तो कभी ये नहीं कहा गया कि उसकी आवर्स 8 आवर्स हैं, ही इज़ 24 आवर्स बिजी पर्सन। जब कभी भी समाज में कहीं रहे, कहीं पर भी खड़ा रहे, लोग उससे शिक्षा की बात करते हैं। तो मेरा अपना मानना है तो कि जो ABC मॉडल है उसका जो A दैट इज़ अवेलेबिलिटी, मेक श्योर कि आप शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में रहना चाहते हैं तो मेक यू अवेलेबल टू द स्टूडेंट्स, और स्टूडेंट्स पे भी लागू होता है मेक अवेलेबल टू द क्लास इन द क्लासरूम एंड टीचर शुड बी देयर। B stands for the behavior। जो सारी दुनिया में प्रॉब्लम की जड़ है वो बात बिहेवियर को लेकर के है। यदि हमारा बिहेवियर अच्छा नहीं है तो हम कोई भी चीज़ अचीव नहीं कर सकते हैं। यही बात टीचर्स पे भी लागू होती है। यदि उनका बिहेवियर अच्छा है स्टूडेंट के साथ, तो स्टूडेंट्स तो जिस प्रकार का उनको क्या कहते हैं एक सम्मान देते हैं, अपनी लाइफ लॉन्ग बड़े से बड़ा व्यक्ति बन जाता है, तब भी वो ये कहता है मेरे ये टीचर रहे हैं। तो वो तभी हो पाएगा कि दोनों के बीच में एक प्रकार का बिहेवियरल एस्पेक्ट नहीं आना चाहिए। सारी समस्याएं, प्रॉब्लम की जड़ बिहेवियर है। बहुत लंबा नहीं कह करके शॉर्ट करते हुए, थर्ड इज दी कमिटमेंट। यदि हमको लाइफ में आगे बढ़ना है तो अवेलेबल होते हुए, बिहेवियर अच्छा रखते हुए और इसके साथ कमिटमेंट के साथ काम करें। चूँकि शिक्षा से जुड़े हैं, हम हायर एजुकेशन से जुड़े हैं, जहाँ मैं ये बात कह रहा हूँ वो स्कूली शिक्षा से है, तो हमारा कमिटमेंट ही इस देश को नई दिशा दे सकता है। तो आई फील कि ये ABC मॉडल को हमें अपना आत्मसात करना चाहिए। देयर आर 2 वर्ड्स, वन इज द कनेक्ट एंड सेकंड इज द कनेक्शन। कनेक्ट तो आज की तारीख में हम सब मोबाइल के माध्यम से भारत में नहीं पूरे विश्व में हम कनेक्ट हो गए गैजेट्स के माध्यम से, पर हम टीचर और स्टूडेंट्स को ये कनेक्शन व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स या हम किसी और माध्यम से लोगों से जुड़ने मात्र से काम नहीं चलेगा। इफ वी रियली वांट टू डू समथिंग, मेक कनेक्शंस विद द पीपल, तो इन दोनों वर्ड्स को भी अपना आत्मसात करें। कनेक्ट तो बहुत हमने अपने टेलीफोन नंबर से कर लिया है, पर वी मेक है ए कनेक्शन विद द सोसाइटी। ये सेकंड एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात है। साथ ही में शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में जब हम बात करते हैं तो आजकल ये 4 बातें बड़ी कॉमनली, चाहे वो स्कूली लेवल पे हो चाहे हायर एजुकेशन पे हो। वन इज़ द आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, जो कि आजकल हम अपने गैजेट से, अपने इस आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के माध्यम से हम यदि मोबाइल पर कोई चीज़ देखते हैं तो मोबाइल डिवाइस हमको ये बता देता है कि इनका इंटरेस्ट क्या है, तो वो इसी तरह की चीज़ आती है। तो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इज़ वेरी कॉमन नाउ इट इज़ एंड वी हैव टू अडॉप्ट इट फॉर आवर रूटीन लाइफ। सेकेंड इज दी मशीन लर्निंग, जो इसके बाद की बात है वो आता है मशीन लर्निंग, जिसके अंतर्गत गैजेट्स की सबकी नॉलेज। थर्ड जो कि इसके बाद आता है वो है डेटा एनालिसिस एंड फोर्थ वन इज ब्लॉकचेन मैनेजमेंट। दीज वर्ड्स आर नॉट न्यू। आज की तारीख में ये सारे वर्ड्स बड़े कॉमन हैं, जो कि हम एजुकेशन से संबंधित लोग हैं, जनरल जो लोग शिक्षा से नहीं है वो सब भी इस सब बातों से आत्मसात कर रखते हैं। तो मेरा अपना मानना है कि हमें इन सब शब्दों का भी आत्मसात अपने अंतर्गत करना चाहिए। हम पावर की बात करते हैं तो 3 पावर, मैं कोई विशेष नवीन बात नहीं कहने जा रहा, एक मसल पावर, मनी पावर, बट वी आर द पीपल हु आर सिटिंग इन दिस हॉल कनेक्टेड विद द एजुकेशन पावर, नॉलेज पावर। तो हमें इसको और मजबूत करना है। ये सारे जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, डेटा एनालिसिस है, वो हमको नॉलेज पावर को स्ट्रेंथन करना है। और टीचर जितना वेल रेड होता है उससे सोसाइटी उतना इम्प्रेस होती है। वो कभी भी कहीं रहे, उसके लिए आर्ट्स को लेके कोई बात नहीं होती है, बल्कि ये होता है कि वो जहाँ रहे समस्या का निदान होता है। मैं अंत में इस जो 4 दिवसीय आपने जो यहाँ पर प्रिंसिपल्स की प्रतिनिधित्व को यहाँ पर सारे लोग डिस्कशन में आएंगे, मैं सोचता हूँ इन सारी बातों का समावेश करते हुए कुछ एंड रिजल्ट्स पे आएंगे और जिससे कि एक अच्छा लीडरशिप प्रदान किया जाए। मुझे आपने यहाँ बुलाया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इस न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में जो बात, वैसे तो देखिए पब्लिक स्कूल्स में इंग्लिश में ही बात की जाती है, परंतु देश को जोड़ने की बात को लेकर के जो एम्फेसिस है आजकल वो हिंदी भाषा और भाषाओं में आपने देखा होगा। AICT ने भी अपने सारे कोर्सेज, और भी कुछ दिन पहले अखबारों में आपने पढ़ा होगा कि वो MBBS और इंजीनियरिंग की डिग्री भी हिंदी में है। बट हिंदी से लगाव रखना जरूरी है, भाषा का ज्ञान होना चाहिए और साथ के अंतर्गत हमें ऐसा नहीं है कि इंग्लिश से दूरी बनानी है। विद दीज वर्ड्स आई again thank you to all the organizers for a very good program और आपने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर आपके प्रेरणापद मार्गदर्शन के लिए। और हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि जो आपने सुझाए हैं पद चिन्ह ABC उस पर अमल करें। Heartfelt thanks for taking out some time for us from your busy schedule. Gratitude is a memory of the heart. As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, we would like to present a small memento to the esteemed guest. May I request our chairman Shri V.C. Surana ji to present a memento to our chief guest.
श्रीफल देना भारतीय परंपरा है, वंश की परंपरा है।
Thank you, sir. This brings us to the culmination of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Let us rise for the national anthem now.
Ram
We do have an enriching day ahead. Kindly assemble outside the auditorium for the group photograph.